It went the freaking out because that.
Your shoulder to have the passion and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has.
I'm not
Younger
gonna do
generation
nothing.
players, you definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
I had the ball.
Now let's step back and look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. The real stats, the real score.
That's
from
not
the
bad.
real NBA.
For assists,
The Bulls.
that's good, right?
And contrary to what we see from other teams, this squad has no interest in playing strictly as individuals. Their assist numbers show what a cohesive bunch.
Labum.
Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J.
Why didn't he grab that? Challenge it. Challenge it. How do you challenge it?
Challenge. Here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge.
The previous play is under review.
Hope so.
You're rolling on the floor.
You ain't got one version, do you?
Well, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down.
I used half my fucking time out.
Each possession so critical. So we
Dude,
just
I
got word from the
doing
NBA
it
replay
7
center
timeouts,
that
and I
the
used like
official
4.
And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and
Fans would be pissed, right?
We're stopping the game.
Really pissed at the game.
Timeout, so that's technically already a break.
You know what? He's just
regardless of the call, staying the same.
Once again, a big round of applause for your
No.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Stop it! I want to foul your ass.
Chicago, they've
Look at me.
gone 4 of 5 from the field so far, and good that time.
And once he got to the
But
10,
oh my God! Never mind.
That wide open.
Started going bubbly.
Possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly.
Whoa!
He made that.
No, he didn't.
I don't think I have
What?
ever seen anything like that in my career. Wow!
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
No foul, no
A
foul.
scene of confusion. Right
Yeah,
there.
mine
I
was
can't
bubbly,
imagine
Dad,
why
look.
He thought it was a good idea
foul.
to foul there.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided
Thank
they
you.
need a moment
I need
to
this
talk
for my
things over.
belly button. Last week, and my belly button was like really black. Also, it's yeah, it's normal.
Alexa, is the more your belly button black every week?
Not black every week.
Sorry, you don't pronounce it.
Alexa, is it okay to put hydrogen peroxide in your belly button?
According to Alexa answers contributor. Generally, yes.
That free throw, no good.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination,
Yeah,
both
bacteria.
on and off the
Kills
court.
bacteria.
You throw a challenge at him, and
They
he'll
said
do
it's alcohol,
everything
isn't
in
it?
his power to overcome it.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power
Almost made it
in
again.
the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide
what?
open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top
No, like a
position.
quality
We have to give
team.
the league a lot of
I
credit.
want to challenge
There's
out.
tons of parity.
Which I think
Oh
is
my
leading
God,
to
I have one
expansion
timeout
time,
left.
correct? We've
And
got
you don't get
so
no more
much talent
timeouts
right
after
now,
this, right?
we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
No,
Certainly
you get
expansion,
seven.
more teams in the league, but the league
Try to
really
take
loves where they're at
what?
now,
It took
and
my
any
shitty
given
players
year,
out.
Anyone can win.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
I said to take those shitty players out. What are you doing?
A
Yeah,
moment now
clean
to look at
clothes.
the year-to-year scoring
Damn,
output
that
and
dude's
how it has
good.
been trending for Josh
Gone
Giddey.
down, but
And
dude,
maybe it's
it looks like a
shocking,
woman,
maybe,
doesn't it?
Maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few
My
years
God, what
has
is
been
that
going
from
down
there?
a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and
You're
we'll
not.
see if that continues to be the case.
Thank you for watching. We hate LeBron James and the Lakers.
That free throw good from Giddey. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the
Comment
atmosphere
if you're a
of an
Seahawks
NBA
fan.
game. So, Shams, I I know it's hard to pick one, but is there
Comment
a
if
best
you're an
crowd,
Eagles
a best
fan.
atmosphere in the
You hit the
NBA
Seahawks.
that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak,
We only
they
live
bring
6
a
hours away
different
from
level
Seattle.
of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have and more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite? What's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Now James. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
From past the arc. Pass to Giddey. Fires for three. Good on the three-point shot. Giddey's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
James outside. And again, the Lakers no good.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Correa's shot is on.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Lewis misses.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And it's James missing.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Levine, that's good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight. Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's time for T-shirts.
Both teams deciding to change it up. That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He doesn't get the second one.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Off the inbound, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
James checked in for the Lakers.
Number 9, Bronny James.
The Bulls leading by 13, and an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the call will be against Bronny James. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got James. Reddish out there with Davis. And it's Koloko in at the 5 spot. It's stolen. Dosunmu with it. He's picked up by James. Knocked away. Now here's Reddish. Rebound by Smith. Ball feeling it out a bit. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Lakers.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to Reddish. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James outside. Pass to Reddish. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. Down by 15. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
Here's James. Shot from the inbound. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. Fourth, the Bulls.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
And here are the Bulls now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And that's his fourth foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And Ball puts up a deep three. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan gives perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you, Carter. He's checked in for the Bulls.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Davis. Averaging about 27 points a game, 11 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. The Lakers making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. It's intercepted. Smith against James. Pass to Duarte. Williams with the ball. Smith right side. Buzelis, no one around him. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Smith.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Lakers trail by 19. Here's James. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for the Bulls, Ayan Dosunmu, taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Patrick Williams. And Levine subbed in for Duarte. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Lakers trail by 17. Pass to Toure. Rob. James with it. Vucevic on him. And James throws it down.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Levine, here we go. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's LeBron. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Whitey's checked in for Buzelis. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Dosunmu. And the rejection by Smith. And here's the fast break. And stolen by James. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The Bulls leading by 17, and so they choose to intentionally foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
Jalen Smith, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the second free throw, good. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And James throws it down.
Oh, yes, this James, he can fly as well.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
It's time to see which teams made the adjustments that can give them the edge. Some conference pride at stake here, too.
He misses the free throw.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
He's off on the second. Lakers trail by 16. Drives to the hoop. That one goes in. Here's Ball. He has 6.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the call will be against Bronny James. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he makes the first. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
The Bulls leading by 13. And there's the call on James. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Jalen Smith, 2 shots.
And that one misses. Second free throw, no good. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making one free throw.
And he hasn't been able to get it going at the free throw line yet.
He's off on the first. RJ, for the Bulls, their last 2 seasons have ended with losses in the play-in.
Yeah, they finished as the 9th seed both years and won their first play-in games. But that second play-in game has been a problem, which is why they need to set themselves up better during the regular season.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Jalen Smith. Chicago leading by 9. The shot and game clock separated by 4. White with the stuff.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Back to LeBron. James with a powerful jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And LeBron throws it down home.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
That's tipped. Stolen by Lewis. And so that's the end of the first half. Bulls lead by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Nick. Obviously very tough out there. What's your mindset?
Just want to come out and not aggressive and just play hard on defense, getting stops. They're a great team, so they're not going to quit. They're going to keep playing. We just have to keep getting stops and keep believing that we can win this game, and good things will happen again.
I know that's what Coach is going to preach in the second half. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. This game has been all about Zach LaVine.
Zach is on the attacks. He has such a fluid game offensively. His development into an elite scorer has been unbelievable to watch.
You have to like how LaVine has dedicated himself. All right, fellas. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside, or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
The guard set is Giddey and White. All out there with LaVine, and it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Traore. And James throws it down.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish.
Oh, wow.
Yes! One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101. LeBron dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 41, third personal foul.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Los Angeles making a switch here. The Locos checked in. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. Number 5, the Bulls.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
And that one falls for White.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
That one misses for Levine.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. That one misses for Levine.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Looking to hopefully get something to drop for him at the line, missing badly.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line. Free throw off.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. Free throw off from Ball. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to talk to his guys. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And White, no good on that one. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Here's a look at some stats for Zach LaVine. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging 23 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
There's Ball with the three. A rebound by the Lakers.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Here's Ball. Plays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
White the pass to Levine. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
And the dunk by LeBron.
He knows now is the time to do what he does best. Go on attack. Get to the bucket and erase that lead.
Got a piece of it. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Giddey kicks to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Levine. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Lakers trail by 7. Here's LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Well, some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. The 4th spot held by Zach Levine.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's true, but they can also fill it up from outside. This is a group that can score from anywhere on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Smith comes in for Josh Giddey. And it's Dosunmu in for Levine. That'll be a 5-second call.
A moment now to see the numbers for Nikola Vucevic. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. James on the drive, and LeBron throws it down.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear out.
The Bulls leading by 5. Stolen by Lewis. LeBron against Ball. And James throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the...
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
Shooting the technical free throw.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding and taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on this. And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The Bulls have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far.
Shooting the technical, Jalen Smith.
Smith no good on the free throw. And a big mental mistake as they get called for the timeout when they had none remaining. And they're going to pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
And really a complete lack of awareness. Seemed to have no idea they were out of timeouts.
A good point, Greg. It is.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The Lakers have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
For Chicago, they have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
The free throw drops for Buzelis. And Greg, for Buzelis, basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And here is Los Angeles now. 7-point differential. And here's LeBron outside. Dosunmu with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The drive by James and the dunk by James.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And, hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out of it. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Lakers trail by 11. Ron right side, and the dunk by James.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Smith drawing the double team. Here's White. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
James with a deep three. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight, and that's an intentional foul. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Horton Tucker comes in for White.
14th foul. Substitution for the Bulls.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And they go to the intentional foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
15th foul. At the line for the Bulls, Ayo Dosunmu. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Terry's checked in for Talen Horton Tucker. Good on the second free throw. Here's LeBron. He's got 39. Driving inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, man, LeBron just big boy basketball on full display.
And the Bulls making a change here. Carter's checked in, and that one misses. Here's Williams.
Yeah, the defender all over him. And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Shooting the technical, Javon Carter.
And he can't get the first one. First trip to the line for him here.
Patrick Williams. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Lakers trail by 10.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And the dunk by LeBron.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The shot's good from Carter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession.
Oh, yes, he can! Yes, he can!
At the buzzer. That's why he's that dude.
Yeah. And a big-time three to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams play. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. James is out there with Lewis. And it's Chavino in at the 5, roaming the paint. And finished off by Williams.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to...
And another one falls.
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5.
In the top 5. How about Wilt, MJ, Kobe, Harden, and Elgin Baylor? That is a pretty exclusive club.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago. Buzelis. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Basket counts.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The Bulls leading by 10. With the fadeaway. A second chance effort. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
A new lineup here for the Bulls.
1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Bulls have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play.
Maxwell.
And that one misses. Lakers trail by 10. LeBron outside. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
James way outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's the call on James. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Levine against Lewis. Levine, that's good.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Hachimura. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Levine. Into the left.
Oh.
Down! Whoa!
My gracious, way to get up. Ooh-wee. Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
And he slams it one-handed.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. And Hood Schifino pulls it down. Pass to Traore. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Lakers trail by 13 with the drive.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Second team foul.
That one is off.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
That one is no good. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. So they foul intentionally.
6th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Substitution on the court. At the line for the Bulls.
No good on the free throw.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
And what a struggle it's been for him at the line tonight. You don't often see this happen.
Davis up top. Vucevic defending from the arc. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Bulls leading by 13. Stolen by Connect.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the 4th. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Reed. Second personal foul. At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Lakers trail by 14. It's Davis on the wing. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside Levine. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Not going to lie. I am happy I never had the guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
And an intentional foul right there. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Lakers trail by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Chicago.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and they can get you the win.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Zach LaVine.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
At the line for the Bulls, Buzelis.
The free throw drops for Buzelis. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you've got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
At the line for 2, Zach LaVine.
He's off on the first. And the Bulls with some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for White. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. That one misses. And for the Lakers, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And connects, slams it in.
Oh, you expect Rui to finish that play, but when a guy is this open, he makes a quality pass.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the jam by LaVine.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
LaVine double team. Drills it from outside. And the Bulls lead by 16.
That's a strong response from LaVine. You got to D him up from there.
And here's Davis for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And that one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And that's an intentional foul.
Austin Reeves, 5th personal foul. At the line for Chicago, Torrey Craig. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he can't hit the second. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. So long.
I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. And with a moment here before we get to the tip-off, here are tonight's starting lineups. And it's going to be the Sky off the tip. To the paint. And she uses the glass on the layup.
And just thinking about players that do it all, who would you say is the most versatile player in the league?
Alyssa Thomas, for me. She averaged 15, 10, and 8 last year. Pretty much unheard of in the W.
That was an insane year from Alyssa Thomas. I mean, she could have won MVP for sure. But I'm going to go with Nafisa Collier. I mean, she does it all. She's all WNBA in terms of defense. She's averaged 21 points a game. She can pass it. She can rebound it. I mean, just an incredible talent.
Now here's Allen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Clark. That'll be her second foul of the game.
She has to be a lot more careful than that. I mean, that's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
Onion Wade, Cole defending. Outside Carter.
Oh! And the future Carter has in this league is promising. She's a talented guard with a commendable work ethic.
First trip to the line for her here. And, yep, we thought we might see it, and the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time here now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting it.
The previous play is under review.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you compare the slowed down speed to real time, you get it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how fast the action really is. It shows how hard it can be sometimes to see everything in order to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put into the review process, double checking, and really it helps the game continue on.
First free throw is good.
And how about Chicago in that 24 draft, taking Angel Reese 7th overall?
We're talking about a player who averaged a double-double her last 3 years in college. But maybe most importantly for the Sky, Reese brings attitude, leadership, And gives them an identity.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. Wow, Carter has crazy ball handling skills, can change directions in an instant.
Now here's Clark. The three gets it to go from downtown.
It must be nice for them to know that game in and game out, her offense will be there for them.
And the foul is called. She intentionally grabbed her there for some reason.
And maybe she was trying to slow the pace down. I don't know. Strange move one way or the other.
And so it's Chicago with it. Past Onion Wade. Here's Allen. Caitlin Clark pulls it in. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Good on the triple.
Well, you pay so much attention to Smith. You can see why that's a huge plus for this team. It can open up things for others.
Now here's Allen. She's covered by Clark. Carter is screened. Outside Reese. Allen. That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
That one's good. Clark.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now it's Reese. Good D by Melissa Smith. The Fever leading. The tray. That one's good. Clark.
Wow, she has come into this game with her long-range game looking great. She could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
And guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
Indiana with the ball. 6-point lead. Clark with it. Now guarded by Cardoso. Count that one.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
Now it's Reese. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Carter. And she can't stop the run as that misses. Caitlin Clark outside. Yes, once again for her on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
Here's Carter. That one falls. A great assist by Angel Reese.
Not afraid to challenge the interior of that defense. Carter is fearless.
Caitlin Clark with the three. And another three for Indiana.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Such a hot start.
Now it's Reese.
Another shot. Oh, Nalissa Smith with the rejection.
What timing from Smith on that block attempt. I mean, you got to time those absolutely perfectly to get them.
Inside. Reese gets the bucket.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Caitlin Clark with the three. The rebound by the Sky.
Sometimes she can hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her. Not a very well-advised shot.
No. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Now here's Clark. 23 points in the game. Connects from three-point range.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly. She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
And another three for Indiana.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Carter. Missed inside.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the score. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And guys, Fever pretty much in control here.
It's simple. Not much has gone wrong for them offensively.
Very few bumps in the road as it's been an easy ride for them.
Now here's Smith. 16-point lead, the largest margin of the game. Caitlin Clark with the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Here's Banham. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Evans can absolutely knock it down. She's very patient and makes sure she gives the shot everything she has.
Caitlin Clark outside. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
They double-team Diamond to Shields. Takes the three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
How about the dime from Harrison? This is what sharing the ball is all about.
Clark, that one's good. Well, the W is always looking at new rules and ways to make the game better. They added a reset timeout this year.
Yeah, I love it. You can use it to advance the ball. However, you can't go to the sideline to hunt it.
Yeah, so it's a super short break. It keeps the game moving, and it challenges coaches in how they communicate to players.
A challenging stretch for Chicago here. Pass to Banham. Back to Evans. Fires the three.
It's hauled in by Smith. Boston right side.
That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
She's been key for them, the way she's distributed the ball.
No doubt. Look, when the offense runs through her, it's smooth operation.
Now here's Evans. Soft touch off the glass.
The quick Sedana Evans, lightning fast.
Clark outside. Fires for three. And another three for Indiana.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Stolen by Clark. Shoots the three. And the three ball is good.
What a first half she's having from downtown. She's been locked in since the moment she stepped on the floor.
Pass to Banham. Now here's Harrison. Wide open look. Mitchell grabs the board. Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, and the Fever have yet to make the playoffs with her on the team. It's made Kelsey really overlooked. Quietly, she's carried their offense over the years, put up big numbers, and was an all-star in 2023.
Now here's Evans. 5 points in the game. Looking to end the run. Hits it from three-point range.
Confident shot from Evans. Loves putting it up. Believes in herself.
Jacks up a three. Caitlin Clark again from deep.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
Pass to Harrison. Over Boston. Harrison no good. So it's Indiana now. Deflected. Clark. Evans covering. Caitlin Clark again from deep.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Now here's DeShields. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Evans with the bucket.
Evans.
So it's Indiana now. Here's Clark. It's hauled in by Harrison.
As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
Seriously, I don't know how that one didn't fall.
That one wide left. And here's Indiana. Mitchell, defended by Harrison. Caitlin Clark with the three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Yet another three for her. Once we hit the second quarter, the three's starting to fall down like rain for her.
Outside to Shields. They double team Diamond to Shields. Onion Wade with it. Smith is there. The three. Banham, no good.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
First personal foul. Caitlin Clark, shooting one.
Allen with it. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Onion Wade. And a good offensive board, and she gets the bucket.
Not your average 6-footer. Onion Wade plays way bigger than her listed height. Plays the game with fire.
Caitlin Clark with the three. Sinks the triple.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Pass to Onion Wade. Here's Cardoso. And here's Carter. Reese. The fadeaway. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kennedy Carter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Caitlin Clark with the three. And the Fever hit again from deep. Chicago with the ball. Outside Carter. Pass to Reese. Cardoso. Outside Carter. Can't hit from the elbow.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Timeout called the Fever. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Fever on top, running away with it. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters.
And how about this? We're seeing a tremendous game from Caitlin Clark.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
Here's Cardoso. Pass to Carter. Kennedy Carter is doubled. Now here's Onion Wade. Back to Carter. 4 on the clock for 3. Mitchell grabs the board.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
Clark outside. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Well, they've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. She's provided almost all the offense.
About 1 minute played here in the second half.
Pass to Cardoso. Carter. She's covered by Mitchell. Up top, Carter. She's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. Wide open. It's hauled in by Smith.
Yeah, she found herself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And in 2023, Alyssa Smith led the WNBA in defensive rebound percentage.
You know, defensive rebounding, it's not a skill we talk a lot about, but it's so important. You end a defensive possession with the board. And Smith, she's as good as anyone at boxing out, securing the glass.
Now here's Allen. Lima Cardoso, high post.
Pass to Allen. They need this.
They get the rebound.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're close to reaching the 30th season of the WNBA. What a milestone.
And the stability we currently have, it's just so important. The league is in a great place. Plus, guys, it's continuing to grow.
Yeah, the W is on very solid ground. And as you said, Tim, I think we just keep getting bigger.
And good on both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Tim?
Yeah, everybody seems a little confused. I know we are. I have no idea why she would foul in that situation. What's she doing?
Here's Allen. Pass to Carter. Now here's Allen.
She's covered by Clark.
Back to Carter.
Five on the clock. 2 points. That one goes in.
What body control from Carter there, showing the fearlessness when she goes at the defense and finishes.
Clark can't get it to go.
And it's the sky ball.
Onion Wade with it.
Now Mitchell defending.
Onion Wade inside.
And Clark pulls it down.
Shoots. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession.
Now into the lineup for Chicago, Rachel Bannon, Mariah Jefferson.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Shots good by Clark.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there. That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
And it's the Fever ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Banham.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Cardoso. And they pick up 2.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this one around. She has to take charge. She's been a little hesitant to pull the trigger. I don't know why.
Now here's Clark. Non-stop scoring machine here. The shot comes out. Now Onion Wade. Here's Jefferson. Cole with the rebound. Boston, covered by Cardoso. Clark, and she banks in the layup.
The leading scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
Now here's Jefferson. Banked in off the glass.
Goodness gracious. Jefferson deep into her back.
Clark outside. Pass to Boston. Back to Clark. This one for 3. Rebound Chicago. Now Banham from downtown sinks the three-pointer.
You know, some players you can give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Clark. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining.
Good chance here for Mariah Jefferson. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I love when Jefferson hits the mid-range. It's a shot that's perfect for her game.
From deep three-point range, it's Cardoso with the rebound. Pass to Onion Wade. And it's Chicago with another.
Assist goes to Rachel Bannon.
Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Fever on top. Oh. And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Now here's Davis. Pass to Jefferson. Turner a screen. Jefferson no good. And here's Indiana. Here's Mitchell. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Chicago with the ball. And here's Evans. It's Kayla Davis on the wing. Back to Evans. For 3. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
Well, I like to call Evans a scoring guard. Dana is always a threat to put up a huge total, playing the game with fire.
From deep. But they recover it. From deep three-point range, Smith no good. Chicago with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
I have no idea why she's fouling there. Maybe there's a little bad blood between those two.
Maybe. I mean, that's the only explanation for it, and even then, it's not a very good one.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
She's had such a steady hand. And I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
So it's Indiana now. Corner shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
And it's the Sky ball. Outside Evans. The three-pointer off the mark. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Caitlin Clark outside. The rebound by the Sky. And here's Banham. Pass to Turner. Now here's to Shields. Here's Evans. There's the three. Dana Evans can't get that one to fall. Clark outside. Boston right side. Shoots it up. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Passing isn't something this team asks of Melissa Smith, but that doesn't mean she's selfish with the ball. She can move it around a little bit. Nice feed.
And she makes that one.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
Caitlin Clark outside. Drills the three-pointer.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Pass to Banham. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Shot's good by Clark.
Yeah, she's had a big half from downtown, and when she gets this hot, the green light does not get much greener.
In low. That misses off the backboard. On offense, here the Sky. Here's Banham. Pass to Harrison. Down low. Evans with the bucket.
Don't be fooled by Evans' 5'6" height. Dana can more than hold her own around the hoop.
Clark with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Hull. Shot clock at 6. The three is up. And the fever hit again from deep.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove. That tray has been deadly.
Pass to Banham. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
Love the pass from Evans. Has a strong feel for when to dish it.
From deep. Banham with the rebound.
I don't even want to comment on that shot.
Look, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, better make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Evans with the bucket.
Give credit where credit's due. Terrific assist inside.
Here's Clark. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Pass to Turner. They double her with Boston. Diamond to Shields from outside. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
The three from Kelsey Mitchell hits the three-point bomb.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
To Chicago.
And the Sky with some changes. Now Carter. Pass to Allen. Clock at 6. Offline with the three. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Good D by Nalissa Smith. Now here's Clark. From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. The outcome of this one never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had this significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Your support is what makes this possible. Please drive home safely.
Ay, give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My ring said to be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. This the anthem. Pull up and you know the team is strong. This your anthem. All that. Wait, I can't see why you're. I see why you are stressed because you're no contest. 12, I can't confess. Drop. Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big underground methods, top notch. Get the most, not the lesser. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get a swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. Zelly on silent, put the product in the loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a cut, then we gon' Baba got me looking proper every single time. Fresh big, getting. No, you ain't walking out what we on. And you know I got it, boy, for the ones who gone. R.I.P.'s in your memory, we carry on. When I they will not mean out what I want. Put my ashes in the river, y'all. That's how we knowin' that the flow about to carry on. See, immortality's a fallacy, I prove 'em wrong. This other family gon' carry me the way beyond. Anything you've ever known, anything you've done. They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this. Why you worry about it? Get up on my, get up out the way. What you think this is? And we ain't worried about it. Why she skirt the way? They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this. Why you worry about it? Get up on my, by the way. What you think this is? And we ain't worried about you. Watch me skirt the whip, yeah, swerving. Moving to the money like it's urgent. Hands on God, so I'm in it like a surgeon. The skin color like worldwide sign, and we face close curtains. I hear you, nothing ever certain. Only thing that's promised is that promises are broken. Yeah, so we finding ways to cope there. Only thing I'm making is, yeah, baby girl. Snuck it in inside the hoodie, now we turning out your buggy. Yeah. It's cool, I used to fight the bullies, now I guess some things don't leave me fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me better when I budge.
Happy holidays and welcome to a special holiday episode of NBA 2K TV.
We have a packed show for all of you, and if you're new to 2K25, maybe you just received it for the holidays. Received it for the holidays. Received it for the holidays. Welcome to the game.
Welcome, and definitely keep watching because we have
Bubs, money on my mind, we gon' run it up.
Let me tell you. I'll give a hoot what you do, say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and the fit good, so I took the doors out the deep. Okay, I see a brother holding your seat, no problem. But I'm trying to get to know you at least. Don't take my dignity around. I get it straight like a I'ma keep it real when your man loves on. If you have a friend and you get on, girl, what's good? If you book tonight, that's fiction. I'm outside, no picture. You want me, no figure. Up to the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. To the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I don't give a hoot what you do, say, girl, I know. You a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Hey. Girl, you got me. I'm singing. It's like, oh, you got the best of my You my little boo thing. So I don't give a hoot what you do say, girl. I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl. I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know.
Hey, yo, check this out.
Run it back. Everybody's jumping, jumping, dancing. Everybody's jumping, jumping. Oh, everybody's jumping, jumping. Yeah. Jumping, jumping. Oh. Honeys be moving their bodies, they be moving their hips so fluidly. Bass be bumping, so you jumping. Welcome to the party, yeah. We got food if you're hungry, so tie if you want it. In the back if you're thirsty. And every bad at the party, yeah. We vibing and grinding one night. And I think that we did it this time. Got guys in the corner, they are. Shawty done had it last for the night. Little mama came up and caught me by surprise. You know that your boy had to shoot a shot. Now we face to face, both our eyes locked. I came up forward and said, hey there, little mama, if you need a dance partner, I'm more than happy to help you. Come here. I turned her around, her body on mine, she slid in my hand. On her, she holding on tight, she followed my lead. I'm pulling her close, she said it feels nice. You from around here, not just for the night. She gave me a number, said call me sometime. She left the party with her friend by her side. 12 pulling up, hands outside with your up. Lay it low, go ahead, crank that up. This not plugging, I say when we stop. But we ain't stopping.
Hey, shooting my shot like hey, hit the like hey, finger on the like hey, 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 shooting my shot like hey, hit the like hey, their spot like.
Plenty of tips coming up to help your game.
And what better gift than NBA 2K?
Precision like hey, shooting my shot like hey, hit the like.
MP. Yo, MP. Hey, what's up with you, man? You doing another one of those visualization exercises?
Was.
All right, well, look, I've been calling you for a minute, okay? It's like you're on a different planet.
Listen, you got to fully immerse yourself in the experience that you're trying to manifest. If it doesn't feel real, then it doesn't work.
Okay, look, on that tip, when you get to the meeting, they're going to ask you what kind of player.
my job. You never need a receipt when you give it to God. But how can I prove I'm alive? My blood and my sweat is a sign. My OG will pull me aside and tell me it's due when you die. I got back pain, I got carried away. Migraine, every day, max paying, no minimum wage. Tax break, they take everything. To be frank, I feel like I'm safe. Heavy bags, look me insane. What if I give it away? I might just try to overwork on the pay.
Come on, man. You see it.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Yeah, only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my method? Don't want to leave Coach waiting.
He must love you.
That's not the impression I get.
Look, you'll be fine, all right? If he gives you any problems, you let me know, all right? I'll take care of him.
All right, man. Sounds good.
You know what, Shake?
Season 3 is where to be. We have reached the halfway point with 3 weeks remaining.
What the hell is that?
Hey, welcome. See you later.
Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the club league circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the club league season, but I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Here's Wells. MP grabs the miss. And he gets it to go. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. The Wolfpack with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Wells, no good. Hopkins, defended by Stauffer. And here's MP on the outside. Yes, and it's Brett Hopkins picking up the assist.
A stop now would be huge for this team as they try to pull away.
Time to take charge. Grab that W.
Now Wells. And they come right back down with their own three-pointer.
Oh, the moment that three went in on the other end, you just knew Wells had the answer on the other side. He's great from beyond the arc.
Takes the three. Another miss by Wells. And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator, Joe. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
Now here's Stauffer. Passes to Wells. And that'll be the Wolfpack ball as it goes out of bounds. They're able to keep it. So both teams changing it up here.
Eric Diller.
Timeout called by the Dynasty.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Timeout on the court.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. And it's Fisher with the rebound.
He keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light very early in this game if he keeps it up.
The Wolfpack trailing here.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Here's Timmerman. Outside Stauffer. Kicks it to Johnson. To the inside. Wells. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
You'd think he wouldn't venture in there, guys. But look, Wells gets one to go on the inside right here.
Here's MP. Trying his luck from deep. Out of bounds, it'll go the way of the Wolfpack. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a three-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now here's MP. He's got 10, and he comes up with the deuce.
Dillard is the floor general. He can find the open man anywhere.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells hits the trifecta.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
From deep, it's MP. The Dynasty with the rebounds. Puts up a three. Again, MP missing. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
They've done well to stick around these last few minutes.
And Patrick Wells outside. And again, the Wolfpack with the triple.
This is Wells' calling card, honestly. He is a certified dagger from downtown.
And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your man.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input.
You know what speaks to me, Coach? I want to prove that I'm the top player in my...
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. Oh.
MP in the house. There he is.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My man.
New Orleans gets after it. Going to be a rowdy crowd out there.
Time to talk rotation.
Ah, great. I've been... This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I'm telling you, Hunter. You know.
Guaranteeing 6 straight championships is made.
And P, huge fan. Oh, that's the magic right there. Yep.
Hey, how's it going, MP?
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really.
Get ready to light it up tonight. There he is, man, the myth, the legend. He's about to tear it up. MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.